Okay, on this episode of Double Take Debate, I wanted to discuss something close to my heart, Arsenal FC, and the state that we're in going into this summer. Now, let's get the elephant out of the room, Robin Van Persie's contract situation. I guess you attack the most obvious problem going into this summer first. Now, before I say what I'm going to say, let's get it established that I think Robin Van Persie was probably the best striker in the world last year, and probably for the last 18 months. Just because of what he brings to the table. Not player, best striker. Although he's probably in the top 5 for players as well. But the minute he gave that interview after the away West Brom game at the end of the season, and he gave it a speech which always makes me sit back and think, you're not dedicated. He said, I'm a fan of Arsenal. I'm a fan of the football club. I've had great memories here. I've had a great time here, and we'll see what happens. Now, if you're a football fan, that speech sounds all too familiar. Cesc Fabregas, Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, the list goes on of players that have given a speech just before going. It's their unofficial farewell. So, I'd love to keep Robin Van Persie. I think we should pay him relatively whatever he asks for. But the end of Arsenal's coming if he leaves. They will struggle to get to 10th. It's a joke. We're not Tottenham. We'll be alright. We lost Thierry Henry. We were fine. We lost Vieira. We lost Cesc Fabregas. We lost Nasri. Okay, recently there's been a trophy doubt, but we have still performed at a high level. Now, some people say, is that enough? No, it's not enough, but it is a good start. It's a lot more than what most teams can claim. So, okay, we don't have the silverware, but we're consistently performing to a high level. Last time I checked, that's a pretty good place to be in. And the difference of Arsenal, we're doing it with youngsters. So if Van Persie does leave, and I don't want him to, but if he does leave, and I think he will, we've got Podolski, okay, that's a start. We've got Walcott who can convert to a striker. But they need someone else. And I know there's rumours about Giroud, Oliver Giroud from the French league, but I'm thinking Demba Ba. This guy has a £7 million contract release clause. He's proven in the Prem. He brings strength and power while maintaining pace up front. And before Papi Cisse had that phenomenal 6 months, Demba Ba was the hottest property in the Premier League besides Robin Van Persie. I mean, this guy, you couldn't avoid him. He scored for fun. He took a back seat for Cisse, which is something else I admire. He played for the team. So I'd go for Demba Ba. I'd go for him even if we keep Van Persie, I'd go for him. But this Arsenal team, besides just up front, they're in a good position across the board. They've got hopefully a back four which can now stay fit, and when they were last year, they were effective. They were really effective. I mean, Van Persie got all the headlines, which is what I didn't like. You know, we're winning 1-0 because of a sublime goal by Van Persie. What about the fact we kept another clean sheet? Alex Song, to me, was one of, if not the best central midfield in the Premiership last year. How he didn't make Team of the Year, I don't know. Go watch this guy play. He can defend with the best of them as a midfielder. And he's actually starting to add attacking options to his game as well. Some of those passes he hit, those chip passes, you know what I'm referring to Robin Van Persie. Not a lot of players at his position can do that in the Premier League right now. We've got Oxlade-Chamberlain. We've got Walcott. We've got Wilshere hopefully coming back fit. Ramsey, who got overplayed last year due to circumstance, which was unfortunate because people started to turn on him and say, you know, this guy can't cut it. Well, no, that's not true. He had just played 50 games back from a broken leg. How match fit is he going to be by the 45th, 48th, 49th game? Be serious. He played out of necessity. You know, we've got Rio Miyashi. Now, I think only real Arsenal fans, people that really follow this team, will know what a talent this kid is. At Bolton and Feyenoord, this guy, he can cause problems to fullbacks, and he's only 18, going on 19. He won't get in the first team right now, but he's going to be in that squad. I don't think Wenger will loan him out again. He knows what a talent he's got in his hands there. Juvino, another year in the Premiership. Up until the African Cup of Nations, this guy was a threat. Direct, he ran with the ball. And go check his stats out when he played with Eden Hazard, the 2 years they were together. They had almost identical stats. This is why I'm hesitant about paying 36 million to bring Hazard into the Premier League. Now, he is a genuine talent. He's better than Jovino. I'm not claiming they're as good as each other. But Will his game transfer to the Premier League? I'm not so sure, but that's a Chelsea concern, not mine. But this Arsenal team has a lot of potential, a lot of good players. Players that are young but now with a lot of experience as well. And I think for next year, they're in a good position with or without Van Persie. Obviously a better one with him, a much better one, because you've got pretty much the best striker in the world leading your attack. But I don't think the world ends if he leaves. Which is why fans need to support Wenger. Stop booing their own players, it's disgraceful. And get behind the team. You've got a good, consistent product week in, week out. Okay, they haven't won anything for a while. But a sustained level of success, not many other teams, not just in England, in the world, can compare to what we do year in, year out. Qualify for the Champions League. Challenge on nearly every major front. Now, only one team can win it. I understand that. With Man City and Chelsea and even United throwing around money, like, you know, who cares? It's going to be hard to compete. I'd like us to compete. I want us to compete. And I think we can. I think this summer's vital. I mean, we're going for Villa. I think that's a huge signing if we do. But just so, I know people will disagree with me. I think Arsenal are in a good place right now. They finished third after a horrible start to the season. I'm optimistic for next season. I'm winning a trophy. It might be a cup. It might be something small. But I think they'll win something. And I think the future of this team is very, very bright. That's all for now. Double Take Debate. Hit me up with comments below. Hit me on Twitter and I'mAlways_hungry. Check out lukeGurry.blogspot.uk.co.uk. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Spread the word.